Hey, what's up, guys? Man, cold morning today. So, a couple of days home, a couple of days after the theft of the TRX, and a couple of days into my asphalt being ruined. Wow. Anyways, sorry.
All right, guys. So what I'm doing here, right here, is I'm just taking out these couple of screws, and we're going to try and get this piece off. This is in really good shape. Doesn't really have any cracks. And what we're going to try and do is pull it back. Chad suggested we take it off, and I think he's correct. So we're going to. Oh, Mama! Also, before you come in, will you get the whatever penetrating oil we have? So we're going to try and get this whole console moved because there's a whole bunch of air lines in here. We've got to cap off what we don't need and run new for what we do need. And believe me, there's a lot in there. We brought plenty of push lock hose. Mom, I need a Phillips screwdriver too. Is there some bolts on that?
Bolts.
What are they like? Are they like those right here?
They're not flat on it. They don't have that.
But they're the size. See if this works.
No, they're bigger.
Okay. Basically just looking to see if there's any screws holding it in. It's nice to have this old paperwork. Oh, look at that. Oh, campground. Thought it was somebody's title. I'm not gonna get that out.
Well, that bolt's not coming out.
Do you have a reason why or no?
Yeah, it's got something on the inside.
Oh, of course it does. Well, we're going to try and do it without that then. Because I can't get that one out anyways.
You need me to hold this open?
Yeah. The best thing to do would be to find a way to prop it open. And this one is right to here. This one is going to be a pain because it goes somewhere else. So let's see what this one does. Okay. So we're going to replace this one right here. And then what was this one too? Yeah, see, I can't remember what me and Chad were working on, but I do know that this wire is getting cut off. Got to cut off any wire that might catch the truck on fire. So if it's been If it's arcable, I have to cut it off.
This one?
Like this one right here. And this one right here. We'll just have to figure out what they are later. This is a power wire. Because the last thing I want to do is set this thing on fire with no fire extinguisher. You know, nobody wants that. Really wish I'd have brought a light. That would be super cool. You know, like a super cool, like a light. Okay. Where does this thing go? Oh. This thing. Oh boy, this could be important. Yeah, that could be important. So I'm going to leave it once we move this one's fucking bare, of course. There's some kind of important Peterbilt wiring. Okay, for the most part. That's I think that looks safe. What do you think? Looks safe? Oh, there's a nice bare one right there. Cut that out flush. Right. Okay. Okay, this one's bare. And that could be something super important, so we're not gonna cut that one.
In that black bundle, some of them are open.
In here? Yeah. So what we'll probably try and do with that is we'll get black tape. We'll try and tape them up.
Ugh.
Yep, pretty gross. Ooh, feel bare naked. Oh, that's so gross. Yeah, that comes right through the box right there and it's bare. So I'm gonna have to cut it. Hopefully it's not important. It goes right through that grommet. Probably super important. Just remember I cut this one, okay?
You cut all of them.
Huh?
So you cut all of them.
I did. But there's some that are added, and so they're not necessarily important. Okay. Right there. Okay. That way I can put that one back if I have to. I'll never remember what that picture means. Yeah, it fits right in there.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's almost like a right prop rod. Okay, this, I cut all these off. So these could be important. We may not be able to start the truck anymore. But I just don't want to burn it to the ground. So this one needs to be cut off. No idea what it goes to. What's this? This one needs to be cut off. We just don't want wires touching wires, you know? Making a nice hot fire. Can't put out. Okay. Alright, so this is we took this one off. I
What
think.
about this one?
What?
There.
Yeah. Somebody did that wire. That wire went to something. It's a rigged wire, but we'll try and remember that one needs some tape. As long as it's not wire touching wire, you know, like this one is completely bare. See that? And this is a major hot wire. This goes right to the hot side of the battery. So we'll have to tape this one up. We won't be able to cut this one off because it's important. So we'll have to find tape. We'll have to tape this one and this one. Can you find roll black tape in the truck? And bring the WD. You can just turn it off and set it on. All right, perfect. I'm going to turn on the audio so maybe they can hear us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now I got to just remember what me and Chad disconnected. So I just disconnected this one. And this one here goes underneath there. Is that the only one though? Careful, Mama. I know, isn't it weird? I don't know how they do it. I have no idea how it's done. Not bad. This one is this is where the air comes in. I think I see where the air comes into the truck. And I think this also was the air going into the unit. I wish I would have taken some pictures yesterday, but I think I'm able to see what has to happen here. This is the main air coming into this block, and then this is all air coming out of the truck and going to stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that box with the valve, and we're going to get that valve ready to go in the truck. This is the I believe this is the park valve. Isn't it super crazy that it doesn't come with the big nut? I mean, that's just ignorant. But anyways, we got this valve. The bad thing is there's 3 holes on this one, and I don't know why. But really, it's just the delivery, the supply. What is this thing down here? I don't know what this is. So we're going to have to look, but the bad thing is that it doesn't come with any plugs, and I don't have the old one with me, so this is worthless today anyways. But what we're going to do is we'll just leave this here in the truck, and we'll bring some 1/8 inch pipe plugs, and we'll tend to that. But what we need to do, this one here is the air supply to that valve, and then this one here, I don't really know. It's super annoying. Just like this light falling off constantly, it's super annoying. I don't know, doesn't really do much. Okay, this wire goes from, of course it does, this wire is getting cut off. We have no idea what all we're cutting, but we're just cutting any wire that's bare, and we'll figure it out at a later time. The good news is this truck is not too bastardized. It is, but it's not overly. Looks like they've run a few new lights and some other stuff. We're just hoping that some of these that are loose in here don't have any power when we hook the batteries up. But we'll bring the doohickey. This broke off in here. No joy. This is to the jakes. So we'll pull this wire off, and we'll pull it around all this other crap. And we'll pull it out through the hole and plug it back in the jakes, just so we know. All right, and the other part of the switch is broke off, so they weren't hooked up anyway. I don't even see them on the motor. This is a super important wire. This is power to something. But I think we're going to cut it off, and we'll bring wire with us when we try and get going again. The important thing is that we don't have any hots just laying around where we can have a fire. This one is important, I think. This is for lights, I think. So we're going to cut it off. And we'll cut it off right here. We'll worry about that later. All right, so this right here is what? This is this is part of the bastardization of the electrical system. This is some random wire just ran to a random place from a random place. And, yep, it's gross. Problem is it's under stuff. You know, when you're going to cobble something together like this, it shouldn't be under stuff. I think we can get it around that though. Yeah, let's get it around there. Okay, perfect. What we're trying to do mostly. We got zip ties in there, you think? Okay, probably don't. We should make a list. Make a list on your phone if you would, Mama.
I don't have it.
Okay, good. All right, let's send you a text.
Okay.
I didn't think we were going to rescue it today, but I just wanted to get a handle of it. Let's go to Jessica, and let's say zip ties.
Tape.
Electrical tape and wire and connectors.
We
Okay.
have the tester. We just got to make sure we bring it.
Yep. The what are you going to call that thing? The power probe.
Yep.
That'll be good for the electrical, I think. And then I got to get a new. We're gonna try and take this pedal off today, the brake pedal, and see if the brake pedal thing is what's broke, because it's froze. And we'll see if the air valve works. If it does, then we'll just lube it up, and we'll take this pedal and we'll stick it in the dunk tank, and see if we can't get it working. Because we got to have brakes. We can't drive without brakes. Let's see. You know, it's super annoying. Like super annoying. Super duper!
Want me to hold it?
This is so gross. Like you just know you're digging around in feces, you know?
There's gloves in there.
Huh?
There's gloves in there.
You can't work with gloves on. I just hope that Mr. Rat or Snake or whatever lives in there is not home. Suck to get bit by a rattlesnake in your own truck, you know?
They're not usually climbers.
And they're not usually where rats are, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, they are.
There's pink snakes.
We gotta worry about whatever this wire is. Comes out of the main harness, so it's probably power. We're gonna cut it off. Okay. And we're cutting off any wires that are bare. Now, you know, you guys are gonna be like, oh my God, how will you ever? I don't have an answer for you. There's not a plan involved in space for what I'm doing right here. This is keeping the truck from burning to the ground by getting rid of wiring that could be potentially hot wires that are like this one. This is a hot wire because this is a bus bar. So this is guaranteed to be hot, and it is just bare at the end. So that is a potential fire. This one we're going to fix. This is one of those bastardizations of the electrical system. They just take and, you know, they need to run a light, so they just stick a wire in there with no give a shit about what it could be, you know, running around or through. They just wire, pants on fire. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right. So, I think I'm potentially done with cutting wiring out. It sounded like electrical, but there's no power, so it can't be. All right. Dang, man, I can't can't see anything because all this house, all this condominium, rat condominium all piled up in there. All right, so hantavirus, you guys are, you know, familiar with the words, but hantavirus kills you if you get it. Chances are, because there's no cure as far as I can find on the internet. But it has to be from a rat or mouse that has hantavirus, and it has to be wet. So you got to be handling a fresh mess, which a lot of this in here feels like it fits the bill, because it is just gross. I can't even explain to you how gross this is. Like, it's gross. It's gross. There is poop on my fingers right now.
Gloves.
I can't feel what I'm feeling with gloves. I have to feel what I'm pulling out of there.
Garbage.
No, it's not garbage. It's somebody's house.
What about this? You can feel it there.
No. I feel the poop. I need to feel the poop.
No, but I-
Feel the poop. The poop, if you will. And so, and basically what I'm doing right now is I'm clearing out as much of the condo as I can. And then I'm going to, so I can see, and then I'm going to start replacing air hoses. Me and Chad took a couple out. It's the important ones. The one that releases the parking brake. Now I could just cage them. It's not a very long trip, but if we have a problem, if the air system suddenly blows, which is possible, I want to have the safety of the spring brakes to, you know, I don't want to hurt somebody. So we're gonna, if it takes 10 trips out here to get this truck home, then so be it. It smells so good. It smells so good. Yumlicious. It's funny because after me and Chad were out here, I could taste this truck all night.
Do you want the respirator?
Do I what?
You want your mask?
Oh. Why, so they can hear me talk like I can't hear you talk?
But you can hear it through the microphone.
I'm fine, babe. Thank you, though. Thank you for being concerned about my health. I appreciate it. But I'm just going to continue to dig out this corner until I have some space and the ability to see these lines. I would really love it if you'd hold the light. Just stick it in here like this. Let me see it. That's not too bad. Because I know holding that thing for the next 45 minutes would really suck. Just need to see these few airlines. Okay, I really wish I had power out here because I'd bring the vacuum and this would have been done in 2 seconds. But anyhow, I think we're close enough that I can maybe those hoses aren't eaten off, and only the ones that are eaten off will need to be replaced. What is this one? This one is this one. And this is a power wire. So we're gonna, what's this right here? What's this? Yeah. This thing had some badass carpeting at one point in time. Ooh, that looks important. That goes to a Sasquatch right here. Let me see that again. Oh, okay. So that just goes into this wiring harness. Nope, it just goes up right here. So I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to cut that off right here. And I'm going to snatch it out of there. Ah, yes, nice. Cut that off. Okay. I thought that's what it was. What is this one? Okay, so this right here, this hose doesn't seem bad. I took it off of there but it doesn't seem like it's bad. And since that one goes outside, I think that's just I think that's fine. This is supposed to be on there, I think, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, these two wires definitely go on here. Yeah, nice. Okay, so this hose, I'm not gonna worry about this one because this looks like it's a supply hose. You believe it? All right. So even though it's bad, as long as this is off, it should be fine. Nope, because it's cracked right there. So we are going to change that one. We'll change that one right now. So I'll show you what we're going to do with that. Take it off here. Yep, and we're going to take it off here. Okay. All right, you guys see this? Can you see this? It's cracked right there. And it's cracked all right in there. So I don't know if it was leaking or not, but we're just going to assume that it is. And so we're gonna not cut our fingers. We're gonna take that off. See how junk that line is? Just old, rotten. Old, rotten rubber hose. So what we have brought with us is a piece of about 20 foot of Parker Hannifin, made in America, USA, if you will. Push lock 1/4 inch hose, and you got to get all this old stuff out of here, and then we can take a piece. You see it? And then we can take this hose and we can make a piece that's this length right here. Okay, I'm gonna square cut that. Nice and square. Okay. Did you bring that lube back up? Could you bring that lube back up for me? So, hold on there and the side. No, I wouldn't put my fingers in there. I don't know what that is. Just put it up on the seat and then come back around. No, I don't know what that one is. Okay, we'll just put a little WD in there. And then we'll put this in that. And we'll just push it on. Okay, and then that hose is made. So then we're going to make sure we don't put it, around the meat. We're not going to cut around the meat. And then we're going to tighten this up down there. going to put this on here, tighten that up. It's actually pretty nice to use this push lock stuff. It's better than it's more flexible. We're going to switch over to it on Tricia when we get it back, because that nylon stuff is not very forgiving. And so we're going to switch over to this. Okay, that should be good. All right, now this hose here. This hose is bad, and we're going to switch that. But we're not going to do it right now. We do need to do this hose though. This one, it's a feed line, so as long as the valve is good, we don't have to worry about it coming off. And this is, I think, the one that me and Chad took off. Now this line here is the one that goes to the brake valve. So we'll need to change that one. And then we need the line that comes from the brake valve. And I have no idea where that line is. But first things first, we'll make this line. So this line already has this end on it. So we'll take this end and we'll put it on here. Actually, this needs to get pushed out a little bit more. So we'll do that real quick. Okay. Okay, good enough. Put that on here. And I hope that this line is actually the one that goes to here. So we'll cut this off right here. That's the reason why I got 25 foot of this, is because I may have to change some of these. My memory's not real great. So trying to remember which one me and Chad were playing with yesterday doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to find it. Where's the one I just took off of there?
You didn't.
I did. Didn't I take one off of there?
No, you just pointed to it, and it was already gone.
Oh, that's that one. That's the little one. Mm-hmm. Okay, you want to get me that little one? I don't think it's the same size hose. But yep, you're right. Yeah, I don't know where the end is that goes to the brakes. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is going to be a problem, because this one goes down to the brakes, and I think it's this one. Nope, can't be that one. I think it's this one. Nope, it's not that one, because that one plugs in right there. Oh, you know what? Maybe it is. Maybe they made it longer right there. I don't know. This is definitely going to be the important one in this family unit. You know what I mean? This one. What's this one right here?
It's connected in the middle right there.
Right there?
Yep.
Does it got a three-way, or is it just a union?
It goes to that white thing. Looks like it's connected to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, if this one's still good, then that's good. We can take it off right there. What has me? Something has me. Okay, unhand me, you marmy lech. The biggest problem is this other line right here is just kind of in the way. This is never going to go back on because I'm never going to be able to get my fingers in there. You know what I'm saying to you? That one looks like it's pretty solid. Mike can take that one off. We think 3/4. Oh, feels like I could break that pretty easy. Let me get a little downforce on that. Yeah, we got her. Got you. Got him. And that'll get me some room. Now we might have to run a new hose out of that brake valve, and that's gonna suck. But we'll get some caps just in case we have to cap off the airline still there. We're still gonna have to get the pedal to work and probably buy a new foot switch treadle valve. That probably won't happen this weekend. Did you bring me this? You did. It's right here. Nice. 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 You know, it's just shit that's in the way of other shit that gets in the way of other shit that gets annoying. Come on, man. Long-winded whore. These are main airlines coming in. This one is a main airline going somewhere, but I don't know where. That was a pain in the Royal Bahamas. Oh, I heard what just happened to that. Let's hope that's not a thing, huh? You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Okay, now move that and get our little 9/16ers down there, wherever that is. What I do with her right here, and we try and get that fitting off. Okay. Okay. So the other thing is, where's that other end? You know, like this is this one, right? But where's the end that was on here? Oh, it's on here because we don't need that one. We don't need that one. We can put a cap on that line because we don't need this fitting for anything that this either this moves turns on and off the PTO for the winch, or locks the diffs. We don't need either one of those. So we can take this and this. But where's that? There's still one missing. There's still one missing. What does this do? This goes outside. Yeah, so this one doesn't matter. And that one we can cap. And this one we can cap. Okay. So we don't need that. But we still need this end. And where's this end? Oh, right here. Okay, we're doing okay. It all started with a big bang. Shit is going on and on in my head. I don't even think you were watching it today, were you?
Not today.
Man, it just all of a sudden, all day actually, because in the shop it was going on in my head too. think you're cute, don't you? You're pretty dang cute. We admit it. I'm gonna cut myself faux show. Oh, that's so gross. I have that on my skin. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take that. We're just gonna push this hose on. We're gonna bury it. Okay. You bury it. Okay. All right. And so this is gonna go back down on there, and this is gonna come up for the valve. This will be the supply for the valve. Then we just got to find the where it went from there. I don't remember where that one is. I also am not 100% sure where that other one, the other supply goes. Okay, so this one goes to the supply. Then we'll put this one back on. We'll hope that we didn't ruin that hose. There's a possibility that we may have. I don't even know, unless this is the supply and this is the air for the. Probably is. That's probably the one that goes to the brakes themselves. So that's fine. Okay. So then this one is the. But if this one is, where's the fittings? You know what I mean? That means there's a fitting missing. We got to get a cap for that. And then this is the one. This could be the supply air. And that's what we could do, is we could get the supply air hooked up and see if this has air or not. Or if the air comes out of this one. Okay. All right, so now we're going to take this. We're going to have plenty of hose. This stuff's pretty expensive. I don't know if you guys have ever bought it, but you don't back up to the Parker store and then they just load it into your truck. It's expensive. Nice. Okay, so this is going to go in here. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. This is the feed and this is the release. Yeah. Yep. So we just need to find that fitting. I don't know where it is. I know I only brought one home, but somewhere in here or somewhere else is another fitting that we need. I'm pretty sure that that this is going to take care of whatever leaks were in the inside of the truck. Oh shit, that one's not going all the way on. Okay, a little more. Yeah, okay. So this is going to be the brake valve hoses, and that's all we need. As long as the supply line to this one
Ooh, look.
what?
Skeleton.
Of what kind?
Probably a rat.
Nice. Okay, this one This one is deactivated. This one right here is deactivated. So, because they obviously don't pull a trailer with this. So there's no reason to have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out of there, and I'm going to take the fittings off of it to use on the one we're going to put on. Look at the skin in that thing. So gross. But yeah, I don't think they used it for anything, and so we'll just replace it. Oh, but it's the one. It's not a supply. I don't know what it did. Oh, it just goes to this emergency one. Okay, so I can take that. I can cut that off, and then I have a fitting for that other one. Oh, but I only have one fitting. But then I should be able to take the fitting off of the other one. Let's just see. Let's just see what that entails. Okay. I think I'm going to be fine. I'm going to have all the fittings I need. I won't need any caps. A little 9/16. I'm going to deactivate this this emergency one because it's been deactivated anyways. And then I'll use the ends off of that hose to build that last supply hose. And then we technically could see if the truck will air up. And if we can get the truck to air up, then all I have to do is fix the brake pedal, which I might have a way to do that. Get in there, spray that thing. Okay. And I just can't get my fingers to that line. I'm gonna have to do this whole thing with this wrench. Oh, I see. Okay. That's a bad deal, I think. What holds that thing on? Let's see about taking that off. This one goes to this valve. Oh, this one here. Oh, this one right here. Hokey smoky. Oh, so that goes to the back. But I don't know what that goes to the back to. So that's going to be an interesting. This may be the one that goes to the back to release the brakes. I think it is. I think this one is a supply line as well. And I think this one goes back to release the brakes, and if that's true, that's bad. Because that's not repairable. Yeah. So that'll be interesting to figure out. Let's see what goes to here. We got, oh, that's the trailer jockey valve. I could cap that. This one, yeah, that's gonna be interesting to find out. We won't find that out. We won't be able to find that out until, Oh yeah. We won't be able to find that out until we have an air source now. Look at that gas pedal. Brake, none. Nope. Brake pedal is not coming back. Yep, that's unfortunate. If that is the line down there, we'll have to run a new one. So we're gonna have to just see. But I think we should look and see if what blows air and what doesn't. Okay, I want you in the truck. Put this one on that one. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. I think it'll fix it. Okay, so I think if I put this in that new valve, and that's the way to turn the brakes off, if that actually is it, that'll set the brakes off, and that's be good. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the supply into the supply port on the new valve, and then yeah, because I got one supply and 2 deliveries. So I think that I can put this in the supply port and then just use this valve to block off this line, and then I use the vice grips to block off the other line. So I think this is going to function just fine. All right, now we're going to start her back up. I thought it was airing up, but it's not. It's got at least one cylinder not firing. You don't hear any other leaks? Huh?
Other than over there.
You hear a leak over here?
Yeah.
Huh? What? What?
coming through here. Yeah, I can hear something, I just don't feel it. Maybe it's down there.
No, exhaust. The smoke is coming out of there. I don't smell it. You'd think that you could hear it. It starts to build pressure. It gets to like 5 pounds, but then it just can't keep up. Oh, it's a big one.
Yeah. But it's like...
Oh, it's that one, isn't it?
Oh, the one was over.
Yeah, there's another big one that's loose in there somewhere. Light. Right in here. Because there's three big lines. Oh, that was probably because I had that open. I don't think that's going to fix the problem, but... There's nothing in there. You just saw me digging around in there for an hour.
Yeah, but when it's on, I'm scared.
Oh, and arcing wires and stuff. Okay, so
I can't find it. I can hear it, but
there's
can't feel
definitely
it.
smoke coming out of there. Put the light in there so we can see. Doesn't smell like electrical though. All right, so somewhere in here is big old open air line. These things are probably arcing a little bit. We gotta be careful of these. All right, so where is there a big old air line just busted in half at? It's not that one, but it's enough that the air compressor can get to 5 or 10 pounds. It can get to 10 pounds. So if we fix this leak, if we can find it and plug it, then it should be fine.
Yeah, it's like right here somewhere, but I don't feel anything.
Yep, I don't know. Give me the, it's not this. So take this one back off and hook this one back up to it. Okay, just so I can have these. I need light. I got it. Like, it should be super obvious. It could be any one of these.
I put my fingers on all of them.
You couldn't feel any of those leaking? It's like there's nothing else over here that I know of. There's those 3 big ones. And those are not likely to have been broken those last 100 years. It's these rubber ones that don't last very long. I cut myself somehow and it hurts. These rubber ones don't like to work. And it can't be this one because this is a in and that's an out. So it can't be this one. It could be this one, but I don't really know where that one goes. It looks, it goes, that one's out. So that one could be leaking. That one could be leaking, but that one is not going, that one's not getting any supply because that one is supplied by this one. So that one ain't leaking shit. Well, what we're going to need to do is, I don't know what we're going to need to do, but we're going to need to be able to do it. And it could be the wipers, you know, could be leaking from that wiper control right here, but I don't know how to make that come out of the dash. You know. But I'm gonna have to work on this pedal. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Get down on the ground. Get down on it. Get down on it. Ooh. Well, guys, we're not there yet.
Go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
We've got a couple things we got to do. We have to take the foot pedal out because it's seized up, and I don't have the tools to do it. It's a real pain in the ass. I mean, it is a real pain in the ass. I don't have the tools to do it, so we'll have to bring them. It's just not going to be any fun. So we're gonna wrap up for tonight. We're almost out of room. The air compressor is working. We do have one more massive leak. We do have this. We have this little rat, which it's a rat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have this little rat skeleton, which is pretty cool. We'll take it home and have it for dinner. But anyways, we're gonna wrap up the tools. We're gonna make a plan. I sent Jessica a couple of texts of things that we need, and we got the batteries disconnected. We got most of the wiring cut out that could cause us problem, but we're going to bring some silicone so we can silicone some of the wires that we can't get black tape around, and we'll get some electrical tape around some things, and we'll just make sure it's safe. We'll get the dash open next time we come and get that cleared out and get whatever wiring cut out of there that needs to be cut out of there.